told you that the method course is very important. I mean, RDM is a method course, but this is the proof. Method course is very important. So much so that researchers in educational domain looked at the impact of having method courses on the performance of your whole study program. Just read this abstract for a minute and pay attention to the parts that I highlighted. What's the core finding of this research? What's the main message? What's the core finding? This is very new, on a large sample, in the domain of psychology, doesn't matter. I highlighted 2 sentences here. The second one talks about before. Where are the quant people here to help us? I mean, they could do a sort of correlation between the students who had the course of method courses and their performance, and compare with the ones who didn't have the method courses and their performance, and see the ones who had the method courses in their program, comparing with the ones who didn't have the method courses. The first group performed better. But they did something more scientifically, or more, let's say, sounder in terms of the design. They checked for the ones who had the method courses before, early in the program, versus the ones who had the method courses at the end of the program. So the 2 groups that they studied were not the ones who had the method course and the one who didn't have. It was about the ones who had the method course early and then the rest of the courses, versus the ones who had the courses first and then the method courses. Right. So what is the conclusion for the RDM? RDM should be moved to first period. Well, we work on that. The question is this: given this study, what is the best research question from the list of the 5 research questions that I listed there? And you have these 5 here also. If you read the abstract, which of the 5 questions are best as the research question for this particular study? So yeah, I think I would pick the 4th one. And indeed, the reason is that research question is about the focus, the very specific thing that is unknown. Right. In this case, it's quite narrow because it's a very kind of deductive, quantitative research, which tends to be quite narrow in terms of the topic.